restart's got to be right on.
Right dead on.
It's a single file restart, and this does not count as a green-white checker. 2 laps to go. We have not reached the scheduled conclusion of the race.
Although it is a green-white checker, it doesn't count as a green-white checker.
Doesn't count
as not a green-white checker.
It does not count as a.
Okay,
don't confuse me. Watch the restart. 2 to go. When they get to the line, Kyle Busch right on Johnson's bumper.
I would say in Johnson's bumper.
That's a great shot right there, man, on a restart.
Johnson low, Busch in the high groove.
Oh, man, I told you somebody was going to drive in deep.
And
the 18 did it.
And the 18, who's not been to the high side all night long, it seems like, goes to the outside.
Now the 48's got to drive in deep. This is where there may be some contact right here.
Look at him wash up the racetrack. Hang on. And 29's lurking right there behind him.
White flag in the air, last lap.
That was good stuff.
That was great race right there. You think Kyle Busch doesn't want to win races?
No kidding.
Here comes Harvick.
He wanted that thing.
Keep taking.
Here comes Jimmie Johnson back on the outside.
Oh, he'll drive it in deep going into 3. He's got one more shot.
Jimmy got that run down the backstretch.
Here it comes. Oh, and he did drive it in deep, but he's got no place to go with it.
But he gets in, and you see the car skate up the racetrack. That's a typical air push.
Oh, man, that 48's loose.
Off of turn 4, Kyle Busch sweeps at Chicagoland, his 7th win of the season.
And that was all Kyle Busch right there. Okay, we can talk cars, we can talk anything you want to, but that was all driver right there. That was incredible.
You just heard it. Unbelievable.
All year, buddy. All year.
He has the head of a racer and the heart of a racer.
Yeah. Things are not over till they're overdue. They've got to take opportunities like that and turn them into championships. You just took advantage of a great opportunity right there, man.
LifeLock is proud to congratulate Kyle Busch for locking up victory tonight in the LifeLock.com 400. Riding on the bumper of the 48. You have to make sure you're hanging on tight here. Let's take a look.
He just clobbers the back of this car. And Kyle pretty much knows he's got one shot to get this done.
And the 48 got a good restart, and Kyle anticipated. You see him run into him, and Kyle anticipated the restart. And that's what you have to do when you're second, third, or fourth.
Outside.
Up, stuck in the mud.
That's how hard it rained here over the last few days. And the fans are going to love this.
I tell you who's going to love it. My man Kyle will just get out and wave at him. He won't care.
He might bow.
He won't care, man.
Lindsay?
Steve Addington, I mean, we keep meeting you to talk about victory lane. Steve, when you see your driver pull a move like that, what is going through your mind?
That's an awesome race car driver. I'm going to tell you what, everybody on this race team never gives up. That was pretty cool right there. That kid's pretty special.
All right, Steve, go celebrate. He says, just come on, let me go. All right, Bill.
And they need him to help push. Okay, how did Kyle Busch get there in the middle of the infield here at Chicagoland? He's going to celebrate. It's like one of your divots, Kyle.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That looks like your divot right there.
See you next week. Marty Snyder, who's standing by in victory lane with the race winner, Kyle Busch.
And Kyle Busch unstraps himself from the M&M's car, and what an impressive performance on those last 2 laps, and what a run on that green-white checkered. Win number 7, that's how you celebrate right there. This crew's a little used to this of late. High fives for the entire crew who helped push him out of the mud, I might add. That was their important role there at the end of the race. KB, is that the hardest you've driven for 2 laps in your entire life?
I got to thank these guys. You know, I gave up.
They didn't get down on you. You gave up, didn't you?
I did. I gave up on myself. You know, just didn't think I can do that. I've watched Jimmie Johnson do that a few times, and I don't know how I did that, but this M&M's Toyota team was just phenomenal tonight, and great pit stops all night. Every single time we came down pit road, we had fast pit stops. So, got to thank the fans that are here, Interstate Batteries, Norm Miller, and M&M Stickers Combos. Everybody that makes this so fun, the sprint, everybody at Sprint People, and This is a dream season, man. I just cannot believe this. This is just, can you believe this?
I can't believe it, Kyle. But people are going to walk away from this saying, how did you do that on that last restart?
I don't know. Jimmie was going to bring us down slow. And I remember this from short track days when you watch somebody in your mirror and you creep up on them and then you stop and then they'll go on you.
Yeah.
Well, I just went. I pushed Jimmie Johnson to go. So I was just like, let's go, man. Here we go. And that was the saving grace right there. Was a good start, a restart. And then I just had to go to the outside because he was going to block the bottom and turn 1 and 2. And it stuck for me out there. I don't know how, why, or whatever. But Steve Addington and these boys, they deserve this one here, you know. Just a great car up front all night. You know, we got back in traffic and complained about it a lot. And we got back out front. It felt good again. And then I knew when Jimmie got us there, that clean air was going to be it, but luckily we had that caution. We got back by him.
You can't believe it, and I'm not going to pinch him to wake him up. Kyle Busch, his 7th win of the year. Lindsay.
Take a look at the unofficial results from tonight's LifeLock.com 400.
Look at Brian Vickers.
Yeah.
Good run there in 6th spot.
And Matt Kensington, 7th, comes back. I mean, that's hard to believe. He passed more cars than anybody tonight. David Reagan, we talked to early.
Yeah, watch that 6 car.
Yeah.
Truex had a good run. They needed it.
Elliott Sadler comes home 12th. He had the best run.
An emotional run for Ryan Newman and a top, let's see, Gordon was 11, top 11 finish for him.
Rudemann's there in 14th, and we didn't talk about him all night, and that's about where he run most of the night, so he had a good solid run.
Earnhardt got to 16th, and that was a battle for him just to get there after starting 2nd, taking 4 tires on an early pit stop.
JJ 24th and starts in the garage area.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It comes back from that penalty. And there may be something on that on Tuesday.
I'm betting the over on that.
And there could be. There could be.
Kurt Busch had a good run going.
Carl had a good run going. Carl had a pretty dominant car until the splitter goes away.
Michael Waltrip had some bad luck. Ended up sliding through the grass. So let's go back and take another look at the last restart.
And Kyle pretty much explained it. He said, look, Jimmie's was going to drag us down. I just went, and he did. You see him go right there and get into Jimmie, and then he pushes Jimmie. So he has the momentum. It's like bump drafting, like we talk all the time. Kyle just bump drafted to the start.
But right here's the move. When you go to the outside, and you've got to hope that car is going to stick, because he just laid in the throttle there, and it did. And the 48 got a little bit loose, getting off of 2, bobbled just a little bit to give Kyle right up next to him.
And then when the 48 goes in here, he goes in, and you can see that wiggle right there. And when it wiggles, it's over with. Yeah. That's the 2 wiggles that put the 18 gone.
And a little while ago, Matt talked to Jimmie Johnson.
What an exciting finish. Jimmie Johnson almost took home a Chicago victory. You got him on the restart with 19 to go, and then on the last restart, take us on a run with you on what took place.
You know, I passed him on the outside, and I should have known better to give him the top. Pretty frustrated with myself. On that restart, he timed it just right and rolled up on me. And I really thought that I had a better car and I could just roll it around on the bottom of 1 and 2 and get away from him. And when I heard the spotter say, look, and I knew I was in trouble. All he had to do was break that plane and stop me on the straightaway. And for a 2-lap shootout, that outside always wins. So, you know, just didn't make the best decision there on the restart. Apologize to my guys and Lowe's and everyone. But the bright side of it is we had a great race tonight, great race car, great stops. And, you know, we showed that we can beat that 18 tonight. You know, before that, we were running away and gone with it. So I just made a mistake there on the restart.
And another great positive about tonight, you raised a lot of money for Racing for Relay.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm sitting here so mad at myself. I forgot about that. But that's a very good cause, and I'm very thankful for those to participate in that and raise that money. And also want to wish Rick happy birthday. We came close, boss. Sorry.
Jimmie Johnson, 2nd in Chicago.
Okay, Matt, thanks a lot. Show you the unofficial point standings, and the top 6 remain unchanged. The lead is now a whopping 262. A lot of movement up and down from 7th on back. All that'll be at NASCAR.com, and they'll have more coming up on the Jack Daniels post-race show. Want to thank Jimmie and Andrea and Andy, Barb, Ron, and Fig, the crew in the booth.
Kyle.
Thank you guys, man.
That's right.
Thank you to the fans that sat in their living room and listened to us.
And had to listen to us.
Yeah, thank you guys, man.
CharityRide.com or something, isn't it?
CharityRide.